I like to channel my inner Jack move, Johnny. Are we live, bruh? Are we are we live, bruh? Yeah, I see you, B. What's happening with you? Make sure everything's smooth. Ain't no issues. Well, that's rare. Coming from a stream from me. Let's see what we can do, man. We have it's the first 15 minutes of fame. Not only in 2024, we're talking the first one in 2 months, maybe, give or take. And it came right on time. Came right on time, man. I'm getting back to doing this thing more regularly. I want to get into these topics, man. Of course, I want to share the stream out. If you can hear the sound of my voice, if you rocking with me, share the stream out, man, because I think I'm gonna be on one today. Like I really do, man. Let me know how the Power World coming out on Game Pass. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. All these years of typing, I need to start doing this without looking. I can actually type. I can actually get down with it, man. Yobi, what's going on with Delilah? What's happening? What's happening then? I appreciate y'all for real coming through. We definitely gonna get into this thing here in a little bit. I want to see if we can get some folks rolling. Let people know it's live, man. I'm happy to be doing the show again. You can't see it, but hold on, because what's crazy is, hold on. It's cold outside, right? It's cold outside. It's a little bit cold in here. I got a hoodie on, right? But I got a fan going because usually when I do this show, I got steam coming off the top of my head because I get hot for some reason. I mean, not just, I'm sexy. Don't call, just take. Not that hot. I mean, that hot too, but I get hot going, man. Just got off of work. Me too. I just took the scrubs off. I still got the white undershirt. I wore the baby blue scrubs today, so I can be nice and crispy with the baby blue scrubs today. Fresh off of work. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. I do this. I see a lot of black. Hey, shout out to Dirt, man. Listen, Dirt is one hell of a content creator. Has built one hell of a fan base. Man, be getting cooked by his people. But out of love, right? Listen, I had to beat you. I had to beat some of y'all up. They're cooking me the way they be cooking the homie Dirt, man. But he good people, man. He taking a stride, man, growing his community. But Yobi, man, welcome back, man. For real. Definitely a staple here at Level One, man. I'm glad to see you back and rocking with us. Getting that mental health right? And it's right on time too, because it got crazy, right? The last time Yobi was around, PlayStation had an exclusive. And you know what? I'm gonna say this, right? The last time I did 15 minutes of fame, I ain't even had one of these, right? And what they say when people went out and bought an Xbox, oh, I can talk crazy about Xbox. So I got one, right? And I ain't gonna say talk crazy about the P5 because I've been rocking with the P. I've been catching up on a lot of these games, right? I'll even be streaming Forspoken. Right, so I ain't gonna talk crazy, but listen. Last time I did this show, PlayStation 5 had one exclusive, and they still got one exclusive for the year with Spider-Man. And it's crazy the world we in, right? That we thinking about. Remember, you didn't got to remember, right? Because Xbox got no games, right? And the goalpost for that moved relentlessly, right? For what that meant. Xbox has no AAA, yada 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 yada. And it's crazy. We live in a world now to where you're seeing PlayStation loyalists telling you and saying PlayStation got no games, and that's wild. Now, see, for me personally, it's got a lot of games because I'm backlogging it, right? Miles Morales, God of War, Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West. I got a bunch of games in that backlog because I waited so long to get a PS5. I got the PS5. If this is the perfect time to get a PS5 because they're not dropping no games right now. They not. I mean, Spider-Man 2, a fantastic game, right? I'm picking that up. But it's the perfect time to get a PS5 because you can deal with that backlog of games, right? Because they're not dropping nothing right now. Oh, well, thing, we got Wolverine too far out. Helldiver's coming. Who cares? I don't care if they changed it up from a top down to third person. Who cares? Right? This is a perfect time, you know, regardless of PS5 Pro coming out, because I don't give a damn about no Pro console, to be honest. I could give a rat's ass about a Pro console right now. A rat's ass about a Pro console. I don't care. They ain't even matched these out yet. You want to go buy another console? Nah. It's the perfect time to get a PS5 because it's dry. Parched. It's parched right now, right? Perfect time because they got a hella backlog of games. Like I said, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, Horizon Forbidden West, bangers that you can go play right now. And you ain't got to pay full price. I got Forspoken for $5. Brand new. Not used. Brand new. $5. Forspoken. Right? I'm hoping that when I stream it, I stream enough to make my money back. Right? Listen, shout out to y'all, man. If you just started my voice, hit that like button. Let's get the intro playing.
For 15 minutes of fame, I can settle for being ordinary. But nobody remembers the ordinary. It's the ones who live forever. Trendsetters. Break the bar, break the bar. Cause not everybody can be trendsetters.
And yada yada yada, old logo. What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from LV1Gaming.com. And congratulations, you guys have not leveled up because this is not the Double XP podcast. That's tomorrow. It's been such a long time since I did this podcast. I forgot the intro for this show. Did I even have one? Did I even have an intro for this show? What's going on, people? I'm such a freaking clown. What's going on, people? I don't think I had an intro for this show. Dang, it's been that long. It's been that long. I feel like PlayStation, so how long it's been since I had an exclusive drop. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I need to listen. Listen, talk to Dallas. If you want to hear the full song, it's 15 minutes. You want to hear the full song, hit up Dallas. Hit up Dallas. If you ever want to hear the full song, hit up Dallas, man. He got it for you. It's on Game Pass 1. Listen, I'm going to jump right into it today, right? And chat, got to ask, I want to ask you first. We got two ways we can go. We can go positive first. We can go negative first. Chat, let me know what y'all want to do. P for positive. N for negative. P for positive. N for negative. Shop GWG. Let me see. Delilah, you better put the link in the podcast. Drop it. It's fine. Hit that. Hit that. Shop.gwgpodcast.com. Y'all hit that. Make y'all do that. Negative. We going. Listen. We going negative. Listen. Last time, shout out to Rings. He hit it first. And Mark said N for negative. N for negative. Not for Negro. Negative. You rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Listen. N for negative. Listen. There we go. Drop that link. Yeah, don't be ashamed, y'all. Drop them links up in here. That's perfectly fine. Listen, we're gonna jump right into it because I started this podcast talking about PlayStation got no games, right? Poking fun at it, yada 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 yada. But for the longest period of time, all we heard was Xbox has no games, and the games that was on it, we kept telling you, hey, we kept saying, hey, look, it's games popping. You might not like them, but it's games. All them games is trash. We'll say, hey, Sea of Thieves. Now, mind you, I ain't just hearing a cap for Sea of Thieves because I don't play Sea of Thieves. I got that Sea of Thieves controller. I went and grabbed that. But I ain't gonna sit here and cap like I play Sea of Thieves. I played it maybe 3 or 4 times with Anchorman, but that was it. Right? Now, definitely not the hard R. Big facts. We say, hey, Sea of Thieves, trash. We don't care about it. When Hi-Fi Rush dropped, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we don't care about that. You know, we got God of War. Trash. It was like, okay, game A, game B, game C. Trash, boo-boo buns. Xbox has no games. Xbox can't make good games. Right? That's the narrative. And we're not going to backtrack or go backwards now. Stand on business. Right? Nobody wanted nothing to do with Xbox. And people say, oh, I'm not buying no Xbox because ain't no good games over there. And they drop a game. Oh, I wouldn't buy it for one game. Another game dropping out. So we constantly creating narratives, right? Halo Infinite drop. Oh, I don't want Halo Infinite. That's trash. I want nothing to do with it. Xbox ain't got no games. Halo trash. Halo Gears, Forza. We don't care about none of that. Forza. Oh, it's highly rated, but it's just a racer. Just a racer, right? Consecutive with the narratives about Xbox. Now all of a sudden, I'm gonna put this out here first. Do I believe that Xbox is about to drop first party games on PlayStation? Yes. Number one, are they already doing that? Yeah, because let's not forget Minecraft, Xbox first party title. I know it was before Xbox owned them. First party title. Call of Duty, Xbox first party title. Was it already there beforehand? Yes. Do I believe wholeheartedly that Hi-Fi Rush will drop on other platforms? Yes. I didn't at first until I started talking to some people who words I would take and I say, hey, leaning toward this way. I'm gonna say, if this person's telling me this, we leaning that way, right? Do I believe they should be dropping them on the Switch? Absolutely. The PlayStation, probably not so much. The reason they're behind it, I don't have no stock in Microsoft, but the reason they're behind it, about them making some money, it makes sense, right? Let's keep it $1.50 before I continue to trample on folks and reminding them why you were frauding about not wanting these Xbox games. Let's keep it $1.50. $1.75 at the max. Let's keep it there. No one's buying Sea of Thieves right now. Xbox consoles are still selling. They're getting outsold like crazy. But this is wild. This is my wife. Hey, baby, I'm live right now. How can I help you? No, it's okay. Yeah. My other show. It's okay. No, you're good, boo. Can I help you with something? Yeah. Yep. Just come on home and shout out to the chat for rocking with me while I'm on the phone with my wife because I didn't mute it. Just go and come on home and then we can figure that out. I love you too. Bye. $1.75 at max. Okay. No one's buying Sea of Thieves right now. All right. The Xbox consoles are still selling, but when you go get an Xbox right now, you're not going people for Sea of Thieves right now because you're getting Haymaker with games from Game Pass. Let's keep it $1.50 right now, right? You're getting Haymaker for games with Game Pass. They just dropped a bunch of new stuff on Game Pass, Far Cry 6, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You're not going back to Sea of Thieves right now, right? So Sea of Thieves ain't selling. It got a hell of a fan base. It has a hell of a fan base. Don't get me wrong. People who rock with Sea of Thieves, and they buying expansions, and they spend a hell of microtransactions. But ain't nobody going to buy Sea of Thieves right now. Let's keep it a buck, right? So you mean to tell me a game that came out in 2018? If they say, you know what? We finna go milk the PlayStation community because PlayStation can't provide their own games as a service for their fan base. It's only single player, over the shoulder, third person action, adventure game, which is fine. Those games are great. Don't get me wrong. I might hate that. Spider-Man. Rock with it, right? Well, PlayStation is slacking heavily when it comes to games as a service. Sea of Thieves, no matter how much you dislike it, no matter how much you hate it, is a game as a service that is successful. But I don't think a lot of people are going out and spending and buying new copies of it, right? They're playing it on Game Pass, right? So Microsoft's getting them. But you mean to tell me they gonna put it on PlayStation? You know what? Since the sales more like for it has dropped. You know what? We're gonna put Sea of Thieves on PlayStation because PlayStation can't. They're not inept. You know what's the opposite of inept? Is inept, right? Am I making shit up? They're not inept enough to do their own service game. So we're going to go ahead and get them one with Sea of Thieves and charge them about $40. $30? What y'all thinking, Chad? $30? $40? $45? $30 and say, you know what? Go ahead, here you go. We got one for you. They're going to go out and do it. You know why? Because they ain't got nothing else right now. Do I wholeheartedly believe it'll go to PlayStation? Because again, I'm talking to some folks telling me, hey, this is most likely to happen. Do I think it'll go? Yeah. Sea of Thieves makes sense. We talking a game back in 2018. It ain't Halo. It ain't Gears. We ain't talking a new IP like Hellblade. We're talking about Sea of Thieves. Now, on the other hand, Hi-Fi Rush just came out last year. This is the game that really got it kicking off, right? Because this is the game that was a Game of the Year contender for a lot of people. No, it wasn't that the game was a Game of the Year contender. For somebody to come bring their nerd ass in the comment section. Oh, fame. It wasn't one of the contenders. It wasn't one. Shut up. It was a Game of the Year contender by most people's standards when it dropped early in the year. People was automatically saying, yep, Hi-Fi Rush, game is fire. Whoop-de-whoop. It was already looked at like a Switch style game, and it's crazy because anything that comes out quirky is automatic labeled. Oh, this is perfect for the Switch. This is perfect for the Switch. Oh my God, release it on Switch. Hi-Fi Rush, this game looks amazing. I want to play it. But you won't go play it on Xbox. You won't play it on your PC that everyone claims to have a big old powerful rig of a PC. Everyone claims to have. You won't go play it there. You won't play it on your phone. But you'll play it on the Switch. Gotta play it on the Switch. This is perfect for the Switch. I'd buy it on the Switch. I won't buy it on no Xbox because I won't buy an Xbox because Xbox has no games I like besides this game that I just said I'll play on the Switch. But can I see Hi-Fi Rush going to Switch? Yeah. Honestly. Because of that factor right there, right? It looks switchy. I don't necessarily know if it'll run it, you know. It probably can, right? It looks switchy. But for that game in particular to go on PlayStation, I'm like, dang. Really, Microsoft? Sea of Thieves I get. Because PlayStation is lacking those service games. You can charge them for the game because they're not going to be able to access Game Pass on PlayStation. You charge them for the game, and then you tax them for microtransactions. I get that. Hi-Fi Rush, not so much. Hi-Fi Rush going to other platforms will lead to the... Now, mind you, this is rumors. We're basing this off of rumors. Okay? Rumors... And from the people I have spoken with, it says, yeah. Unless plans have changed, some of this stuff is coming to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. All right? So that's what this is based on, right? For anybody new that just came in who ain't hit that damn like button yet. That's what it's based on. But Hi-Fi Rush will cause a ripple effect for other single-player games. Is Hellblade 2 coming to PlayStation? You're already seeing, timed exclusive. Coming. It sucks because you want to say, I'm going to take Microsoft for their word. Because they're kind of wishy-washy sometimes, right? You get Phil saying some stuff, and you got Tim Stewart saying some stuff. Where did it all start overseas? Nate the Hate, and then Lollipop, oh, lolly. Dudes who got track records. Right? That's where it came from. I will not say who DMs I was in, who they say something, if they make a video about it, everybody gonna say, "Oh, okay, this is real." Right? I'm not gonna do that to that person. Don't say I really don't want the games on Switch either, but they've done it before, and I definitely see it happen. 100%, I can see it. I can see the reasoning. I got ingrained in my head Phil Spencer saying case by case basis. I got it ingrained in my head case by case basis. But when I think about that, I'm thinking of the Bethesda games, the Activision games, right? But Sea of Thieves is a rare game. This is one of the OG Xbox studios, right? OG. But I'm hearing Phil say case by case basis. And it's one of the things where do I believe Phil? Do I not believe Phil, right? Do I believe Tim Stewart or Scott? Tim Stewart? Stuart Scott. I got a game like Stuart Scott fresh out the ESPN shop. Do I take their word for it? Yes or no? I'm going to take Phil's word for it and say case by case basis. I think, for the most part, Xbox will have its exclusives. Lifetime exclusives. I believe that. Do I believe he's going to pick and choose and say what comes to other platforms? We can see games like the Sea of Thieves, like a Hi-Fi Rush, going to other platforms? Absolutely. Absolutely. But for the people sitting here thinking you finna get Hellblade 2, now do I reserve the right to be wrong? Hell yeah. Absolutely I deserve the right to be wrong. But are you going to see Gear 6, Hellblade 2, Perfect Dark, Avowed, The Outer Worlds 2? You going to see them launching on PlayStation anytime soon? Hell no. Probably never. A Sea of Thieves? Yeah, but it still blows my mind how many people who are all of a sudden quick to run the Photoshop and Photoshop in Halo Infinite. Oh yeah, bring Halo Infinite to PlayStation 5. I can't wait to play Halo Infinite. The game y'all said was trash? The game y'all said was buns? Y'all want it on P5? Gears? Forza? Y'all said it was buns, but you want it on P5? You sat there and you lied. You sat there and lied and said PlayStation, Xbox don't got no good games, and that you only play on PlayStation because Xbox don't got no good games, and there's nothing on Xbox you want to play. You lied. You sat there with your big bubble lip ass and lied on social media and said that you don't like none of these games. You sat there and said none of these games interest you. You lied. Because now all of a sudden you hype for the possibilities. Whole slate. Right? But when we tell you PlayStation bringing their games to PC day and date soon, None of that's real. But rumors about 2 games, now it's the whole slate. And now all your morals that you've been standing on about Xbox being trash, not having no good game, now them out the window because you photoshopping. You talking about how you hyped for Hellblade 2 on PS5, on the P5. You lied. You sat there and lied to the world. And you know you want to play these games. But y'all want to let the console fail. It's like iPhone users. You know you see them features on them Androids you want. You see that Samsung and say, man, them features is dope. But you ain't going to say nothing about it. Fat kid deals. Why are we calling Type-C chargers iPhone chargers? No. Them just Type-C chargers. Because we know the iPhone users going to see iPhone and be getting the same thing Android got as a Type-C and thinking something, oh, now I like it. I prefer Lightning. I don't want no Type-C. I want Lightning cable. And now you don't want these. I don't want no Xbox games. Xbox is trash. I don't want none of them games. They buns. You lied. Because now you on Photoshop rubbing your thighs together, praying to God that you can get some of these games on your console because all you got is Spider-Man and you tired of solving the same crimes over and over again for the last 6 weeks. You want to play something else. Now you won't see a Thieves. You lied. And you don't know what to do with yourself. Stop capping for these people on social media. Stop. You know them games over there that you interested in, go get the console. Instead of want to be cool, I got the Jordans, I got the iPhone, I got the P5. That's all I care about. I only wear Jordans, so them Adidas is ugly. I only use iPhone, so them Samsungs is trash. That's bull. That's bull. You want it? Go support it. Y'all been wanting this. Y'all been wanting this. You been wanting to be on the sail pissing off the boat. You loading up cannons and blowing your load. You been wanting that. You been wanting to hop on other ships and stealing they shit You been wanting to do that. You love that. You like that. You enjoy that. That's your pleasure. You want to be a dude in a suit shooting up aliens and protecting halos. You like that. You wish you was Marcus Phoenix. You like that chick. You want to drive good cars in Forza? Huh? You like that. You want to do that. You want to hit a nigga with a guitar on beat. You like that. You want that. It's okay to admit it. It's good. It's all great. We're not going to think nothing less of you for admitting that you like Xbox games. We're not going to think nothing less of you. But you lied. You lied. And your granny looking down on you upset. Upset because you lied to the internet about how you don't like Xbox games, but you photoshopping. I need a Master Chief on my P5. Fuck your P5. You ain't getting these. I hope you don't get them. I hope it don't happen. But if it do happen, go ahead and play it. And lie to everybody about how you ain't gonna support it. Because you know damn well PlayStation not giving you what Xbox is giving you right now. It's a good multiplayer experience. I'm sorry. Facts is facts is facts. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Jim Ryan. Facts is facts is facts. You want these games. And it's cool. It's cool. One thing nonetheless, you listen. As I'm dying over here, hit that like button. As I'm dying over here, hit that like button. It's free 99. You know what I'm saying? It costs the same amount as it will cost you to buy a brand new PlayStation game this year. First party game this year. The same amount. Free. Don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing because they ain't got nothing coming out. Look. I rock with y'all. Advance the line. Shout out to the Iron Lords. Yerp. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. My bad. I'm behind, brother. Yo. That's wild. That's wild. This blue raspberry. Did y'all know there's no such thing as blue raspberries? Anybody else know this? There is no such thing as blue raspberries. I figured this out a few months ago. I thought there were blue raspberries in the world. Am I still muted? I'm not muted no more. I can see the speedometer going 70 on OBS. I'm not muted no more. Listen, this hit. So go out. Ben knew that, bro. I didn't. I guess I'm slow. Now hold on, motherfucker. I knew it wasn't no pink lemons. Don't play me. Don't play me, Don. I knew that. But I didn't know blue raspberries wasn't the thing. I've been eating blue raspberry stuff forever. Blue raspberry bubblegum. Blue raspberry Laffy Taffy. Blue raspberry is one of my favorites. And to tell you the truth, I don't like regular raspberry. I don't like regular, but that blue raspberry, listen, go get you some of them. I'm parched. Unknown Soldier, what you said? I wanted to see, man. I bet it was something funny. I bet it was something funny. Someone's gonna clip and hold. That's fine. Clip it. I hope they clip it. And then I hope when they clip it, they say, where's that video from? And then I hope they put the link to the show. And then I hope they click it. And then I hope it go on Reddit. And then I hope I make somebody piss themselves, either laughing or crying. So that's fine. Let them clip it. I want the views, baby. Listen, when you come to lv1gaming.com, you got two avenues, right? You can either deal with my nonsense, or you can get the professional stuff from the rest of the team. I'm the unprofessional one here. I am here for all the fuckery. I'm here for that. That's my pleasure. I'm here for that's me. All right? We're giving you best of both worlds here at level 1, baby. So clip it. Clip it. Send them over. Half of them got me blocked on Twitter anyway. Because they don't want to hear the truth. And I hurt their feelings. And they be sad. Oh, poor baby. Fame hurt those feelings because he make you admit that you like Xbox games. And you don't want to admit that you like Xbox games. That you want to play Halo on your P5? Oh, I want Halo on my P5 with that nigga Fame. He's making me mad, bro. He's making me admit that I want these games because I'm tired of solving crimes in Spider-Man, man. He gonna make me admit that I want to play Gears. Tell him. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. The ones that don't got, listen, and what's crazy is, believe it or not, as much as I'm considered the Xbox guy or an Xbox, the Xbox community don't really rock with me like that. Believe it or not. I would love for them to. I'm in this weird place, right? Is that the hardcore Xbox fandom don't rock with me. The hardcore PlayStation fandom don't rock with me. Like I sit in the middle. And I can pinpoint this back. If you guys remember, I had my own personal channel. Shout out to you, Johnny. And that was growing. Right? It was growing. I ended up hitting, 3,000-4,000 subs fairly quickly. I made a video that says Xbox needs a Horizon Zero Dawn. I was called every fat fuck, black bastard that you can think of from people who was rocking with my channel. I was called every name you can think of because I talked positively about a PlayStation title. And I guess I made a mistake and I realized that the audience that was really rocking with me was only rocking with me because I was like doing satire-ish stuff. Because they wanted me to go crazy and like ride or die for Xbox. Xbox is my preferred platform to play on, right? But I still play on PlayStation. I think a lot of this stuff is jokes. I'm just trying to make y'all laugh, right? But it's wild when we say, "Oh, the pony's gonna get you." They already after me. They don't like me. And what's crazy is, as much as I rock with Xbox, for the most part, the Xbox community don't rock with me like that. They don't, which is weird, right? Because for all intents and purposes, I'm a bot. This is what I've been told because my preference is Xbox, right? And 90% of the stuff I cover on this channel is Xbox, right? When you think about the multi-platform stuff on this channel, even down to my reviews, everything I review was on Xbox. When you look about the multi-platform stuff on this channel, it's coming from Baron J67. It's coming from Floor Hugger. It's coming from Old Man Logan, who just did a Arizona Sunshine 2 review that's up on the channel right now, which I want you guys to check out after this video, right? He did it on PSVR 2. For the most part, most part of my stuff is Xbox. But I can't, for the life of me, recover from when I praise Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't get the community to rock with me. But I'm going to keep being me. Right? I'm not going to fake the funk for nobody. You don't like me, you don't like me. But I'm gonna keep it a buck and a half for y'all, $1.50, $1.75 max. I'm gonna keep it that way. and hope the chips fall where they may, and eventually they come out and rock with me, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for the folks who do rock with me, the folks who's in here right now, hey, listen, I rock with y'all heavily. Hit that like button. Listen, I want to swing things over a little bit, right? Because it's great news. You know, remember, PlayStation got a showcase coming. Don't worry. They got a secret show. Shh, listen. Shh. PlayStation has a secret showcase. And it's coming. But we can't tell the Xbox about it because if they know it's coming, they're going to make fun of us. PlayStation has a show coming because what they showed, that wasn't it. They got stuff in the chamber. Don't worry. You lied! Dang it. But Xbox got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. Hold on. They got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. They got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. Xbox got a show coming up. Hey, they got a show coming up. Hey, Xbox got a show coming up. They got them games that you want on your P5. You can't get them games playing on your P5. Listen, Xbox got a show that's coming up. Listen, a developer direct was announced right after these rumors began to swivel all around about games coming to P5, games coming to Xbox. Said, y'all gonna shut up for a moment because we got games to talk about. Listen, first up, Indiana Jones game, right? The game that everybody's saying, it's probably going to be just a carbon copy of Uncharted and Tomb Raider. And we don't care about that game. It's the Indiana Jones game. It's Disney. So it's likely going to be on PlayStation too. It's likely going to be on PlayStation with Indiana Jones game. If it's only on Xbox, we don't care about it. But if it comes on PlayStation as well, we're going to be super excited. Indiana Jones game, Machine Games' award-winning studio behind the recent Wolfenstein series will reveal their upcoming Indiana Jones game. An action adventure that puts players in the leather jacket of the legendary archaeologist. Developer Direct will showcase more than 10 minutes of game and developer insights. Now, we probably be looking more like 2 minutes a game, 8 minutes of talking. Let's just keep it $150. $175 max. Okay? Including details about the game, setting, the story, how fans will actually play as Indy, additional details from this next globe-trotting adventure, and the premiere of the first gameplay trailer. And as we know, from when Sony tried to sue when they lost, it came out in the trial that this game at one point might have been multiplayer, but Xbox went there to do it. He was like, listen here, mouse. Listen here, mouse. We want this game exclusive. And it's exclusive, right? So we finally gonna see Indiana Jones game. Okay. Avowed, the team behind Obsidian, will share the first deep dive into the gameplay experience fans can expect from Avowed. The upcoming fantasy action RPG set in a fantastical, vibrant, living lands. Learn more about how Obsidian's expertise in building worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity comes to life in Avowed, where players will have agency to make choices to shape every step of their adventure. Big time. Aura. I don't care. History Untold. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I put this shoulder up, and I put this shoulder up, and then I drop them. Because I don't care. But you know what I do care about? Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Ninja Theory takes us behind the scenes at their studio in Cambridge to give us some insight on how they are crafting Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. The team will speak on ambition and meticulous care involved in creating Senua's journey of survival. Right? I'm hyped for Hellblade 2, but listen. Hear me clearly. Microsoft, Xbox, Ninja Theory. Number one, We're gonna go back to Indiana Jones, right? Because we're hearing this game this game might be dropping this year, which is wild. We went from not hearing anything about it. Wilfred Rosario, facts. Watch the articles after the show. Okay, well, Indiana Jones coming to PS5. They already out. They already out. Right? Indiana Jones game is, from what we're hearing, might be dropping this year. That's crazy. From a game that we haven't seen nothing from for them to go. But I mean, it's kind of the Bethesda way, right? They're really good at, hey, here's the game, it's about to come out. I mean, other than Starfield, we know how that worked. But that'd be crazy if that's true. If true, that's wild. Okay, we might be getting Indiana Jones this year. Looks like we might be getting a release date or release window. But listen, when it comes to Hellblade 2, I love the Dev Diaries. Don't get me wrong. Don't turn this into a Dev Diary. We need to see more. Am I sold? Of course I'm sold. I'm sold on the game. We need to see more, and you have to give us a release date. You do not have a choice, Ninja Theory, Microsoft, Xbox, Phil, my boy. Listen, I want to shake Phil Spencer's hand, dab him up. See, you know what I'm saying? Give him a fist bump. Listen, we need a Hellblade 2 release. We need the date. We need that. I need that. We need a date. We know it's coming out this year. Give us a date, a hard date on when it's coming out. This Direct is big time, right? Because a lot of news circling around Xbox because of these rumors about Sea of Thieves and Hyper have been semi-negative. Depends on how you view exclusivity. So this Direct is right on time. I believe it's next week. Next week. The 18th. Next Thursday. Right? This was right on time. This is what Xbox needed to kind of shut everybody up about games on other consoles, right? The last Direct they did, they hit it. Nailed it. Boom. And I hope this is something that they continue to do at least once a year. To start the year. Because we need more than one. Because Xbox got a lot of studios. They have a lot of games getting ready to drop. So we need more than one. But this is right on time. Hellblade 2. Now listen. If you ain't played the first Hellblade, I'm pulling up to your house. Let me say that. Let's keep it a buck. $1.25, $1.75 max. If you've been out here capping for Hellblade 2 and ain't playing Hellblade 1, I'm pulling up to your house. In Crocs and draws, my boy, and we throwing hands. Bitch, listen. I'm pulling up in these fish Crocs and draws. No shirt, gray headband, and we throwing hands. If you've been out here capping for Hellblade 2 and ain't played the first Hellblade, I'm pulling up. Taco meat in this skillet. And fish Crocs. Fish. I ain't playing. Sick of y'all capping for games, a sequel, and you ain't played the first game. Don't do that. Don't lie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Zoo it. But Hellblade 2, I need that. I need that. Frizzle. What's happening with you, Frizzle? I like everything. I like about Hellblade 1 except the puzzle. Yeah, you got to take them. You got to take the puzzles down by 98%. Because I know why you had puzzles in the first Hellblade. You were broke. Ninja Theory was broke. That's why they sold. They were low on funds. Right? But they wanted to make the game. They wanted to fill it in. So they put a whole bunch of puzzles in it. Now you don't have to do that. So cut the puzzles down by like 98% because we don't want. I did an article on this at lv1gaming.com, which I hope y'all got lv1gaming.com bookmark, right? Somebody dropped a link in the chat, lv1gaming.com. We run a great website. I have a host of amazing writers and reviewers at lv1, the number one, gaming.com. Some people don't even know we got a site. We got a whole website with a whole team of writers, right? If nobody puts it in the chat, right? I did an article about this years ago about what we wanted. That's the first thing was to cut them puzzles down. I like the puzzles. The puzzles with buns. And they some of them was unnecessary. You put all them puzzles in there, you're gonna piss me off. Am I still gonna play it and enjoy the game? More than likely, but you're gonna be pissed and you're gonna hear about it. Who's gonna care? Nobody. But you're still gonna hear it. You're still gonna hear it. Why would Xbox buy Ninja Theory? Listen, Ninja Theory needed the money. They needed the capital, and now they can actually make. Because Hellblade was a AA game maxed as a AAA title. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm crying like Jim Ryan. It was a AA game maxed as a AAA title. Right? And that gave you this feeling of it being bigger than what it was. Great game, though. Great game. I played it on PlayStation when it dropped. Played it on Xbox when it dropped on Game Pass. When I bought a physical copy, all that junk. Hello. For the people who were here, for the people who were at the beginning of the show, my wife is home. Hey, baby.
Hey, handsome.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey, handsome.
Y'all remember that phone call? And I've been a fool not to answer because she called on my I got two phones. And she know I got two phones. One of them is for work. And she called on one, and I was like, I'm just gonna silence it. But she called on the other phone, that work phone. I picked that up with the quickness. I remember Colin asked that. That Colin guy said, "Why buy Ninja Theory? How to listen?" That did happen. Why? Listen. Anybody that sells. Because they want to be bought. And Ninja Theory is a hell of a studio. It's crazy how people all of a sudden forget Ninja Theory and done stuff like Heavenly Sword, which for the most part people will tell you, people who have played the game say, yo, this is a hell of a game. They want another one, which I believe we will never see because PlayStation owns the IP. Which I wish PlayStation would sell that IP to Microsoft. Sort of like how Microsoft sold Alan Wake IP rights back to Remedy. Right? Microsoft owns that IP. Sort of like, because Sunset Overdrive 2, Microsoft never owned that IP. And that's the only reason why Insomniac chose Xbox for Sunset Overdrive is because Xbox allowed them to keep the IP. Xbox didn't want to take the IP from them, right? So it's like, oh, this is our first game that we could put out that we own the IP. Because I believe PlayStation owns the Ratchet and Clank IP, right? So they was like, yo, we got a game we want to make, but we don't want to give up the IP rights. Like, we want to make it. So Microsoft's like, yeah, make it, we'll publish it. You keep the IP. I believe Microsoft still has the publishing rights to Sunset Overdrive, which is why you likely won't see. I bet you if Insomniac PlayStation, I bet if they asked Microsoft to sell them the publishing rights, they'll do it. They'll do it. I think the world we live in with Microsoft right now, Microsoft they go to them and say, hey, Xbox, like sell us. They'll do it, and you'll get Sunset Overdrive on PlayStation. Because I don't think it'll take much for them to at least release it on PlayStation as a remaster for PS5 with DualSense, whatever. Microsoft is they play nice. They want to be looked at. They want to be looked at as the good guys. So they'll play. You ask for it, they'll do it. Now, is Microsoft being too nice sometimes? Yeah. Because while they're trying to hug PlayStation putting a knife between their second and third vertebrae. Nintendo, while they're trying to be nice to Nintendo, they'll look kid, they stomping on your feet. You know what I'm saying? But Microsoft wants to be nice. They want to be friends. They want everything to be cool, gravy, all good. So if they ask for it, they'll get it. Yeah, absolutely get it. But I need PlayStation to go ahead and let Xbox have the rights to Heavenly Sword. That way we can get a sequel. That's the reason why we'll never get it. They are too cool. They are. I understand why. And let's keep it a buck. $175 max. We know why Microsoft is kumbaya. I know. Your Longhouse is going to Black Viking. What's happening with you, my boy? Listen, I love the fact that your channel is growing the way it's growing, my boy. I appreciate you for coming through and rocking with me. Well, we know why Xbox is kumbaya. First off, Xbox might be kumbaya, but Microsoft isn't. At least to your face. Microsoft a $1 billion company. And no one is a $1 trillion company by being the nice guy. Right? And yes, I know Microsoft. I get it. We're not playing semantics here. But we know about Xbox the way it is because they lost so much goodwill during the Xbox One generation. That's the only reason. Had the Xbox One not been a failure, Xbox would still be doing third-party deals. Y'all remember the 360? There wasn't a whole bunch of first-party studios. They was making deals. Locking PlayStation out of games. Right? Pretty much what the PS4 did to the Xbox One. We're just locking Xbox out of games. Let's not act like PlayStation just had this a massive amount of studios. They got a good amount, yes. But the third-party stuff is what was carrying. Right? Locking Xbox out of deals. 360 was doing the same thing. If the Xbox One hadn't debuted the way it did, they would have been doing the same thing. It didn't. It was for all intents and purposes a failure. Xbox lost a lot of goodwill with gamers. And so they're super kumbaya to win back will. Because think about it. When you think about Activision Blizzard, right? And we're hearing Xbox giving out deals. You get a 10-year deal. You get a 10-year deal. You get a 10-year deal. What was everybody saying about if it was PlayStation? Think about it. As much as people love PlayStation, they know they're the cutthroat company. And so when everybody's saying Microsoft holler about a 10-year deal, if it was PlayStation who bought Activision, the narrative that everybody was saying was, oh yeah, COD would be exclusive to PlayStation. They take it in. I know Destiny and blah, 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 blah. I get that. But it's not just Call of Duty, right? We're talking every Activision game for the next 10 years will be multi-platform. Every single one. You think PlayStation will be doing that as much as they let to lock Xbox out? And best believe, I guarantee you. Because we know about Silent Hill. Right? There's going to be at least 1 to 2 more games we hear about over the next 16 months. That's a big, major, oh my God, I'm anticipating this game. That's going to be exclusive to PlayStation. Something that used to be multi-plat, it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation. Why? Because they do that. They do that. Microsoft doesn't really do that anymore. They do it with smaller titles, right? You'll see it with some indie stuff. But you won't see a game like Silent Hill, Microsoft going to Konami and saying, hey, we want to make Silent Hill, and you only put it on Xbox and PC. Here's the money. They won't do that. They won't. Kumbaya. They won't do it. But PlayStation and Microsoft is trying to find their alley for that. They want to be that. While PlayStation is iPhone, Nintendo is Nintendo. All right? Ask your grandma, bring your grandma in your game room and point to your P5 and ask her what it is. She gonna say Nintendo. She gonna say Nintendo. My mom may she rest in heaven. Everything was get off that Nintendo. Go cut the grass. Lady, I am playing Halo. But yes, ma'am, I would turn this Nintendo off and go cut the grass. Right? Xbox had to find a new avenue. Because at one point they were the cutthroat PlayStation. With the we gonna just exclusive you out of control. We're gonna buy up everything. Because 360, and much we talk about Xbox needs JRPGs, and we love I got a PlayStation because I love my JRPGs. JRPGs was on Xbox 360. Xbox 360 had some exclusive stuff cooking over there. They was just buying them up. They was buying exclusivity. Xbox was that. And then when they got stomped, they reverted. It was like, you know what? I'm too rich to be petty. I'm too rich to be mean. So I'm going to play nice. And now, Xbox is the good guy. Console's still not selling. Game Pass, it's selling. Relatively speaking, it's not selling, right? 3-1, whatever the case may be. It's still selling. Game Pass is still doing this thing. Xbox is the good guy. And they want that. They want to build the goodwill. And that's why. So when we say, oh, Xbox is too kumbaya, they are. How long is it going to last? Who knows? Who knows? If Xbox gets dominant again, maybe. I tend to believe, like I said earlier when Phil Spencer was saying case-by-case basis, which is why we have to put credence into Sea of Thieves being on PS5 because no one else is actually going out and buying Sea of Thieves right now. So let's go tax the PlayStation community. Let's go tax them. You have to take what Phil and Xbox says at face value. They want to be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? They want to be friends. They do. They want you to like them. They want you to love them. We got to take what they're saying at face value. And we said, listen, y'all, 15 minutes of fame, or we went for an hour. Jesus. Listen, I appreciate y'all. First 15 minutes of fame of 2024. If you just showed up, I'm be honest with you, man, you missed a hell of a show. I hope some folks was clipping stuff. Hope y'all go back and watch the show from the beginning. For real, for real. Tomorrow, we're going to be live with Kofi. Y'all know Kofi. One of my favorite Canadians. Real good guy. We'll be live with Kofi tomorrow for 2XP Podcast at 6 p.m. Central Time. Next week, I'm working on a big guest. We're just trying to lock down the time and make sure everything works for him, right? Somebody we never had on the show before. We never had a show before, but somebody who y'all go to for reviews. I'm just going to say that. Hell of a content creator. Big time. It's going to be super dope to rock with him next week. But definitely Frizzle. Yeah, we started. Put your earbuds in. Clean your bathroom up. And listen to an hour of 15 minutes of fame. Listen, y'all have been amazing. If you have not already, hit that like button. It helps us out a whole bunch. Stream. Consider becoming a channel member. Helps us out a whole bunch. We got some behind the scene videos that are there for our members to see, and some other stuff that's coming up. Listen, got PAXs coming, got a bunch of stuff coming. So man, throw a brother $1. Consider becoming a channel member. Listen, when all that said, I'm getting out of here. Y'all be good.